Game night on KMTV Action 3 News.
Woo! She's here, Garrett. She's here. Taylor Swift.
You're a Swiftie.
I am a Swiftie, and I'm proud of it, Garrett. So much so, we are dedicating this episode of Game Night, the high school football show of record in Nebraska, as you know. The one and only Taylor Swift in town for 2 shows beginning tonight at CenturyLink Center. You know, she loves college football. Grew up in Pennsylvania, then moved to Nashville.
Has to be a high school football fan, man.
Garrett.
Has to.
Can you believe that it's already week 7 of the high school football season?
I can't.
Well, our game of the night was a battle between 2 teams doing to their opponents what Miss Swift has been doing to Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus, crushing them on the charts, Garrett.
First, though, let's take a look at some numbers, because these numbers, they're ridiculous. Millard North won their last 4 games by an average of 41 points. And for Bellevue West, the average final score of all their games this season, the average is 60-10.
That's not even fair.
That's the average. That's a 50-point margin of victory. So, you know, to be cliche about it, something had to give here. Bellevue West going to the air. Jaden Kowalski to Cade Johnson on the post is trouble, trouble.
Sweet.
54-yard touchdown strike, 7-0 T-Birds. More from Bellevue West. How long is Kowalski to Johnson going to be open? All day, all day. 6 more points here. 14-0 T-Birds. Mustangs, though, stepping it up on defense. Kowalski from his own end zone gets picked by Adrian Kellogg. That's the other direction for 6 points. 14-7. Bellevue West lead down to 7. The T-Birds offense kicks back into gear, though. There's a blank space on the edge where Jalen Bradley is happy to write his name. 33 yards to pay dirt. Stretched it back out to 14. Bellevue West staying undefeated, 35-28.
Wasn't that a Taylor Swift song? Unusual 6 o'clock kickoff for North Platte and Millard West. Already 21-0 at the break. Garrett, you know what it was tonight out there? We've got a new king and queen, and they told North Platte, just eat cake. Logan Anderjaska, the reverse pivot. He's going to keep it. Garrett, get me out of this!
Oh, whoa! Did you dodge him?
They score a couple of plays later. Absolutely fine. Wildcats made this look easy tonight. Carter Wilkin comes down with the pick, and he can smell the goal line. He's going to stretch out, hits the pylon, and that, my friends, is a touchdown. Smells like Millard's West in a laugher, 42-7. Next up, Bellevue East taking on Omaha Central. A turnover by East gave Central a very short field. That would lead to this. Chase Anderson from 2 yards out. 7-0 Central. Sanderson, though, Garrett, was just getting started. Takes the toss. He's not going to stop until he gets home. And when I say home, I mean the end zone. 14-0 Central. The ensuing drive. I do this challenge every week. Kickoff is the only thing you can say after ensuing. A pick. Wow. Going to bring that back. That was our man Sanderson once again. Offense and defense. Central wins big. 49-6.
All right, 9th ranked Omaha North on the road at Omaha South. 7-point game in the second quarter when North's Justin Jemison, the big fella.
Whoa!
The middle.
Where's the defense?
No one is there. No one. Eventually, though, they catch him. He's a big dude. He got a little tired. 62-yard run. Very next play, Jordan Strong living up to the last name. Powerful touchdown run there. 21-7 Vikings South, though, trying to claw their way back into the game. Going to the Iowa commit, Noah Fant. Hauling in the 15-yard grab. The drive would stall, though. North wins this one 47-14.
That's a big fella.
He is very
Great Prep at South Sioux City. Prep, they're driving the football. Zach Lucky gets it out of the edge to Michael Corpus. Along the sidelines, breaks a couple tackles. A huge catch and run. Down inside the 5. He's still going. Almost inside the 5-yard line. Very next play, though. Prep's Joe Brandel. The shorty to put the Jays up. They had the lead early. All right. Later on, Lucky. He can throw the football, and he can also buy time. And he can also run. A lot of real estate in front. Did he lose a shoe? I think he lost a shoe.
Shoeless Zach.
Shoeless Zach. Very good. Junior Jays, they win big as well, 48-8.
All right, let's head into Iowa now. A little Iowa action. Sioux City East here in town taking on Lewis Central. Late first quarter, Connor Koza throwing his second interception of the game. Go up and get that, Brian Rue. Big play in the end zone. Go to the second now. Sioux City with 4th and 1. Skylar Skoglund to plunge in, and it's 7-0 Sioux City East. But Lewis Central would get right back in this game. 16 seconds left in the half. They're going to Rue.
Hail Mary? No.
Rue Brings it in. Touchdown, ties it at 7. Lewis Central wins 28-21.
All right, Garrett, we're just getting started. We got to take a break tonight because I got to get some water. Did I tell you Taylor Swift is in town tonight?
It's amazing.
All right, when we return on this episode of Game Night, class powerhouses continue to roll. That's right. We get you the moving pictures. You're watching Game Night, Taylor Swift edition, only on KMTV-TV.
On any given day, anything can happen. That's the beauty of morning television.
This is your eye-opener to this day.
CBS This Morning, weekdays.
I'm Chris Bosch. When I was sidelined with blood clots in my lung, it was serious. Fortunately, my doctor had a game plan.
Treatment with Xarelto.
Hey, guys.
Hey, finally somebody I can look up to. Besides Arnie.
Xarelto is proven to treat and help reduce the risk of DVT and PE blood clots.
Xarelto is also proven to reduce the risk of stroke in people with AFib, not caused by a heart valve problem.
For people with AFib currently well managed on warfarin, there is limited information on how Xarelto and warfarin compare in reducing the risk of stroke.
You know, I tried warfarin, but the blood testing and dietary restrictions...
Don't get me started on that.
I didn't have to.
We started on Xarelto.
Nice pass.
Safety first.
Like all blood thinners, don't stop taking Xarelto without talking to your doctor, as this may increase your risk of a blood clot or stroke. While taking, you may bruise more easily, and it may take longer for bleeding to stop. Xarelto may increase your risk of bleeding if you take certain medicines. Xarelto can cause serious and, in rare cases, fatal bleeding. Get help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling. If you have had spinal anesthesia while on Xarelto, watch for back pain or any nerve or muscle-related signs or symptoms. Do not take Xarelto if you have an artificial heart valve or abnormal bleeding. Tell your doctor before all planned medical or dental procedures. Before starting Xarelto, tell your doctor about any kidney, liver, or bleeding problems.
You know, Xarelto is the #1 prescribed blood thinner in its class.
That's a big win.
It is for me.
With Xarelto, there is no regular blood monitoring and no known dietary restrictions.
Treatment with Xarelto?
Was the right move for us. Ask your doctor about Xarelto.
Getting the gang together before the big game? It ain't a party without the all-meat combo football feast from Godfather's Pizza. Get a medium all-meat combo, a medium one-topping pizza, and caramel apple streusel. Godfather's Pizza. Do it!
The Honda for You sales event is happening now, and you could get a great deal on a 2015 Honda Civic. Our best Civic yet was named a KBB.com Best Buy and is the best-selling car in its class. The Civic is also loaded with standard features. So hurry into your Honda dealer today, and you could get a great deal on a 2015 Civic during the Honda for You sales event.
Become a fan of Action 3 News on Facebook and join the conversation.
Welcome back to Game Night, Taylor Swift edition. And Garrett, we're going to kick off Class B action with the Battle of Elkhorn. Very interesting twist in this. It's Elkhorn South and not the historic power Elkhorn that came into this ball game as the favorite.
Very interesting. Antlers, they're 4-2 this season, so it's not like they're struggling, but Elkhorn South is simply playing on another level right now. They've only allowed one team to score a touchdown against them the entire season.
And Elkhorn has the culture.
Elkhorn does have culture, and culture is what we're talking about on this opening drive. A culture of power football. Aiden Styles, do not be mad if he's styling on you.
Styling profiling.
Look at that. Oh, a little Ric Flair action. 7-0 Elkhorn. Elkhorn South, though, answered right back. Brandon Wright, Nice. Derek Vanderlint, TD pass. We're all locked up at 7 after a Storm turnover. Connor Childs, though, after an Elkhorn turnover, Connor Childs gets in. Elkhorn South wins this one 49-28.
All right, Omaha Scott, undefeated. Defending state champions taking on Gretna. Opening drive of the second half. Ryan Moritz goes back, the pass. Mojo Heggie, maybe the best name in high school football. 51-yard hookup, and they were in business. Moritz this time. Ooh, the sweet fake. The keeper. Ooh, look at my switch hands. You know how I love when they switch hands to the outside, Garrett.
Professional
50-yard touchdown run for Mr. Moritz. This guy is all over our highlights tonight. Rolling to his left. Toughest pass for a quarterback. Gets it to Josh Zeppelin, and he does the rest. Touchdown. Scott rolls 42-10.
Terminator's got them rolling right now. Ron Colley battling Omaha Groves. 10th ranked Ron Colley, thank you very much. Backed up deep in their own territory, so they do this. Gutsy play call.
Is that a reverse?
The reverse. And look at him. He goes 92 yards on the reverse from inside their own 5. All the way down to the Grosses run.
Wow.
Ron Colley would score on the next play tying this game up at 7-7 later in the first half. Actually, this is going to be our short touch. Or this is Garrett Gravy with the touchdown. Garrett Gravy, that is a very good name. Put some gravy on it. Roncalli wins this game 28-20.
All right, Fremont Bergen and Omaha Brownell Talbot. It's all tied up at 7, Garrett, late in the second quarter, so we have a football game. Luke Kirker takes the handoff, nice cut, gets it back, and he is in the clear. He's got the ball in the outside hand. Very well coached young man into Raider territory. A couple plays later, Fighting Knights throw it up for grabs. A lefty! And somehow Austin Otis comes down. That looked like that Hail Mary in the Colts-Texans game the other night.
Jalen Strong.
14-7 Bergen at the half, and they would go on to win it, 17-14.
Little volleyball action.
Ooh.
DePaul in town taking on Creighton. Blue Demons dominate the first 2 sets. Jays were
You thought it was over, didn't you, Garrett?
I did, but we forgot. Jaylee Winters plays for Creighton, and that's a big kill.
Stud.
They storm all the way back and win this one in 5 sets.
All right, how about some full collision ice hockey? UNO Mavericks, number 10 in the country. Season opener tonight in Mankato. They jumped out to 3-0 lead, and they hang on to win their opener 3-2.
Lancers also had their home opener tonight at Ralston Arena. They beat Des Moines in overtime, 3-2. Big win for them.
Sellout crowd tonight, Garrett. Also, how about some baseball? American League Divisional Series, Game 2. This was a must-win for the Royals. Pick it up in the 6th inning. Salvatore Perez, the big catcher. Whoa, that's a wild pitch.
Bases loaded, what?
Oh, I love the exciting. Well, not as much as I love ball carriers with the ball in it. Then in the 7th inning now, bends over, singles to left. That would be your game winner, my friends. The Royals win it 5-4. They even up the series with the pesky Houston Astros. All right, the Huskers season, Garrett, I'm not saying hyperbole when I say it's on the brink.
On the brink.
We're going to hear from Coach Riley on that subject coming up next on Game Night. Don't touch that dial.